Hello friend, this is me, your host. Welcome back to our channel. I hope you all are well and doing great. So today I'm back with another video to give a review on another book, which is Mental Health and Wellness, a guide for nursing students. This book is by Emily Carson. Understanding mental health. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle. What is mental health? Mental health isn't just about avoiding mental illness, it's about feeling good emotionally, thinking clearly, handling life's ups and downs, and connecting well with others. The World Health Organization describe it as a state of well-being where you realize your potential, manage everyday stress, work productively, and contribute to your community. For nursing students, this matters a lot. You will be caring for people at their most vulnerable, and this starts with understanding your own mental health. It's not always visible, like a broken arm or a fever, but it can affect every part of someone's life. A patient might seem physically fine but be battling depression or anxiety underneath. Mental health includes three major parts: emotional health, how you deal with emotions like anger, sadness, or joy. Psychological health, your thoughts, beliefs, and how you see yourself and the world. Social well being, the quality of your relationships and support network. These areas are all connected. For example, if someone feels isolated, it might affect how they think about themselves. Psychological, and how they feel day to day emotional. That's why nursing care needs to look at the whole person, not just symptoms. As you move through your nursing journey, remember this: supporting mental health is just as important as treating physical illness. Things like active listening, showing empathy, and helping patients access support resources can make a huge difference in their recovery, and they will make you a better nurse. Why mental health matters in nursing? Being nurse is demanding mentally, physically, and emotionally. Long shifts, high stakes decisions, and witnessing pain and trauma can take a toll. If you are not looking after your own mental health, it becomes a lot harder to care for others. The impact of stress. It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. Lou Holtz. What causes stress for nursing students? Let's be honest. Nursing school can be intense. You are juggling lectures, clinical hours, assignments, exams, and sometimes even part time jobs or family responsibilities. That's a lot. And it's no surprise that many nursing students feel stressed out trying to keep up with it all. Take Sarah for example. She is in her second year, working part time, studying late at night, and trying to stay on top of clinicals. Sleep is short, pressure is high, sleep is short, pressure is high, and she is constantly worried about falling behind. That mix of academic demands and real life responsibilities is a common stress recipe. It's not just schoolwork either. Clinical rotations can be overwhelming. You are suddenly responsible for real patients, making decisions that matter. The fear of messing up, totally normal. Plus, many students are also dealing with financial stress or family obligations. When all those pressures add up, it can find it can feel like there is no room to breathe. How stress affects your body and mind. Stress isn't just in your head. It affects your whole body. When you are stressed, your body releases hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. It in short bursts that can help you stay alert. But when stress sticks around for too long, it takes a toll. Physically, you might notice headaches, muscle tension, fatigue, or a racing heart. Mentally, you could feel anxious, irritable, distracted, or even depressed. It can be harder to concentrate, solve problems, or even find motivation. Imagine John, another nursing student. During finals, he starts feeling constantly on edge. He can't sleep, his stomach hurts, and he zones out during lectures. That's stress showing up in full force. Unchecked stress can spiral into burnout. That's the point where you just feel emotionally drained, detached, or like you are going through the emotions. Nursing is already a high pressure field, so learning how to spot these signs early is super important. Simple strategies to manage stress. The good news, stress is manageable. You can't eliminate it completely, but you can definitely take control of how you respond to it. Start with time management. Break big tasks into smaller steps. Use planners or apps to keep tracks of what's due and when. Prioritize what needs your attention most and don't be afraid to say no when your plate is full. Relaxation techniques really help. 2. Deep breathing, stretching, meditation, even just stepping outside for a walk. These can calm your mind and reset your energy. John from earlier started doing 5 minutes of deep breathing before exams. It helped him grounded and more focused. Support systems are huge. Talk to classmates, friends, or mentors. You're not in this alone. Sharing your worries can make them feel lighter. And sometimes Other have advice or encouragement that makes all the difference. Nutrition and mental well-being. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Jim Rohn. How food affects your mood. Why what you eat doesn't just impact your body, it affects your mind. There's a growing connection. There is a growing connection between diet and mental health. Simply put, your brain needs the right fuel to tell you to function well. Certain nutrients play a big role in keeping your mind mood balanced and your mind sharp. Omega 3 fatty acids like those found in salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds. B vitamins from leafy greens and whole grains, and complex carbs like brown rice and oats all support brain function and emotional well being. Let's say a student is feeling drained and moody. It might not just be stress, it could be a result of skipping meals, eating mostly processed food, or not getting enough nutrients. A balanced, nourishing diet can help improve focus, reduce anxiety, and stabilize energy levels throughout the day. Foods that boost mental health. So, what should you be eating to support So, what should you be eating to support? Here are some mental health friendly foods: fatty fish like salmon, sardines, leafy greens, spinach, kale, romaine. On the flip side, diets high in sugar, caffeine, or processed foods can spike your energy and then crash it, leaving you tired, irritable, or foggy headed. Try swapping out sugary snacks for fruit, or replace that third cup of coffee with water or herbal tea. Physical activity and mental health. How moving your body helps your mind. We all know exercise is good for our bodies, but it does wonder for your brain too. When you move your body, when you move, your body releases endorphins, those natural feel good chemicals that to boost your mood and help reduce stress. Even just 20 to 30 minutes of movement a few times a week can lower anxiety, boost energy, improve focus and memory, help you sleep better. Exercise also helps regulate your nervous system, which means you will feel more balanced overall. You don't need to run marathons. Walking, stretching, dancing, or biking all count. The key is finding something you actually enjoy. Building a workout routine that Building a workout routine that works for you. Creating an exercise habit starts with setting realistic goals. Ask yourself, what kind of movement do I enjoy? What what kind of movement do I enjoy? What time of day works best for me? How much time can I honestly commit? Maybe it's 15 minutes in the morning or a walk after dinner. Pick something small and stick with it. It helps to schedule it like any other appointment. Put it on your calendar and treat it as a non negotiable. And don't be too hard on yourself if you miss a day. Life happens. What matters is getting back on track when you can. Flexibility is part of the process. Importance of sleep. How sleep affects mental health. Sleep and mental health go hand in hand. When you get enough good quality sleep, your brain can reset, recharge, and handle stress better. But when you don't, everything feels harder. Thinking clearly, staying focused, even managing emotions. For nursing students, sleep often gets pushed aside in favor of studying or working long shifts. But lack of sleep doesn't just make you tired, it can seriously affect your mood, memory, and decision making. One student described feeling constantly foggy and emotional after a week of late night cramming. Once she prioritized a consistent bedtime. Once she prioritized a consistent bedtime, her focus improved and she felt more like herself again. Sleeps help regulate mood, reduces anxiety, and builds resilience. It's not a luxury, it's a non negotiable part of your mental health routine. What happens when you don't get enough sleep? Sleep deprivation isn't just about feeling tired. It can impair memory and concentration, increase irritability and anxiety, lower your immune system, raise your risk of depression. One study found that students who sleep less than 6 hours a night are more likely to report higher levels of stress and lower academic performance. If you are skipping sleep to study, you might be doing more harm than good. Your brain needs rest to retain information and make sound decisions, especially in clinical settings where focus is key. Management and productivity. The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. Stephen Covey. Why time management matters. When you are juggling lectures, clinicals, assignments, work, and maybe even family responsibilities, good time management isn't optional, it's survival. Managing your time well helps reduce stress, prevent burnout, and give your back some control. Without a plan, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Tasks pile up, deadlines sneak up, and suddenly everything feels urgent. With a bit of structure, though, you can prioritize what matters most and create space for rest too. Time management isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters most more efficiently. Overcoming procrastination and staying motivated. Even with best intentions, procrastination can creep in. You tell yourself you will start after lunch, then after one more episode, then it's suddenly midnight. To beat procrastination, start small, commit to just 5 to 10 minutes. Often, getting started is the hardest part. Set timers. Try the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of focused work, then a 5-minute break. Make it visual. Use a checklist or calendar to track your progress. Balancing school, work, and life. You can do anything, but not everything. David Allen. The judge is real. The juggle is real. Let's face it, nursing school isn't just a full-time commitment. Many students are also working jobs, caring for family, or handling other responsibilities. Trying to do it all can feel like spinning plates, and it's totally normal to feel stretched thin sometimes. Balance doesn't mean giving everything equal time every day. It means finding a rhythm that works for you, where your priorities shift as needed and you still make room for rest and connection. Some weeks you will focus more on school, others more on family or self care. That's okay. Recognizing that balance is flexible, not perfect, takes off a lot of pressure. Strategies for managing multiple responsibilities. Here are some practical ways to balance school, work, and life without burning out. Set priorities. Identify what needs your attention most each day. Ask yourself what's urgent, what can wait. Communicate openly. Let your employer, instructors, and family know your schedule and limits. Most people are more understanding than you think. Plan ahead. Use a calendar to track deadlines, shifts, and personal plans. Seeing the big picture helps avoid last minute stress. Make use of downtime. Use small pockets of time to review notes, rest, or get quick tasks done. Ask for help. Delegate when you can. You don't. Knowing when to pause. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, things get overwhelming. That's when it's important to pause, reassess, and reset. Check in yourself. Are you constantly exhausted? Have you stopped enjoying things you used to love? Is your health starting to slip? These are signs that your balance might need adjusting. Talk to someone, a mentor, counselor, or friend, and make a new plan. Maybe that means dropping a shift, taking a lighter course load, or finding childcare support. Remember, asking for help or adjusting your commitments isn't failure, it's smart and it keeps you in the game for the long haul. You're doing a lot, and that's something to be proud of. With the right tools and a flexible mindset, you can balance school, work, and life on your terms. Digital wellness and mental health. Almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. Any limit. The role of technology in our lives. Technology is a huge part of student life. From online lectures and clinical stimulations to group chats and digital planners, it helps keep us connected and organized. But constant notifications, endless scrolling, and digital overload can take a serious toll on mental health. Spending too much time online can lead to poor sleep, eye strain, anxiety, and feelings of isolation. Even though you are technically connected, it's important to use technology as a tool, not let it control your time and attention. Signs you might need a digital reset. Here are a few clues your digital habits might be affecting your well being. You check your phone first thing and last thing every day. You feel anxious when you are away from your device. You have trouble focusing or remembering things. Social media leaves you feeling drained, envious, or inadequate. Struggle to sleep after screen time. Creating our digital wellness. Just like any other part of your wellness plan, your digital habits deserve thoughtful attention. Try building a routine that supports your mental health. Morning, no phone until after breakfast. Midday, one screen free break. Evening, no screens 30 minutes before bed. Use that time to read or reflect. Digital wellness isn't about cutting yourself off, it's about creating space to think, breathe, and be present. When you are intentional about your tech use, you will feel more so focused, less stressed, and more in charge of your time and mental energy. So this is all we have from this book. I hope you guys liked it and and useful information. And now you know what is mental health, how you can maintain it, how you can reduce your stress. If you wanted to buy this book, you can visit our Amazon page, Best Book for You, and buy it from there. And if you wanted to suggest any book to make a video, you can comment on the comment section so I can make a video on that book. So if you liked our video, don't forget to press the like button. So I'll be back with another video with another book. Till then, just take care and goodbye.